Shit. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't run away that quick, but alright, that's alright. Shit, I think I might have just shot my teammate a whole bunch there. I knew he was going to jump past and come for me. I knew it. How's it going, you guys? Today we are taking a look at this daily hard stratagem termination with broken bulwark, suspicious behavior, surgical strike, and come prepared. This one was a doozy, all right? Hear me out, okay? It isn't that difficult. I mean, maybe it is that difficult, but broken bulwark, not too bad. Very easy to get around. Just don't play bulwark. Very simple. Suspicious behavior is very dangerous, especially if you're not being careful, if you forget about it. There's one instance where I think that I hurt my teammate quite a bit because I kind of forgot that that was active, and I was just spraying into a horde, and I think the back of his head caught a bunch of my bolts around, so that's kind of funny. But then we got surgical strike. Perfect parry or block deals significant damage to an enemy, but the perfect parry block window is smaller. I like this one a lot because it kind of forces me to play with fencing weapons. I don't play with fencing. I'm a balanced weapon main, but sometimes I will use excuse me, but I will switch to parry for the sake of getting lots of value out of surgical strike because the window is a lot smaller. However, I think that sometimes, especially in this playthrough, it throws me off a ton, and I take so many hits and I go down so many times because I'm timing it to hit in the middle of my animation and not in the beginning. So I need to definitely get more used to switching back to fencing as opposed to balance. It kind of works the same way with block. Every single time that I switch to block, it takes a few games to warm up and get used to timing my block animations to be early instead of timing them for the balance. If you're a balanced main out there, I'm sure you understand too that it's so difficult to switch to any of the other variants because you're so used to hitting that very specific timing window. And then we go ahead and have come prepared. No Medicaid stims are available, but every squad member starts the mission with 10 stims. That was the saving grace for the run that you're about to see. It is such a sloppy run, but we do manage to persevere in the end. So I guess a bit of a spoiler there for you. But it's crazy. There's so many times I get killed in really stupid ways, or I'm just not paying attention and I go down, and somehow we manage to pull through. So it definitely is a beacon of hope that if I can reach out to anybody out there who, you know, goes down in stratagems, gets frustrated and leaves, or if you have a bad start, you just give up. Sometimes you can make it work. Sometimes you can make it happen. If you just stick through it and persevere, it can happen. So for this build, we decided to play a tactical, and no, we are not running Radiating Impact because of the team damage. That's something very important to remember, and I actually forgot that I even had marked for death. I'm really bad for that. You'll notice that I'm really bad for that. I'll switch up my build. Like, I've got very specific ways that I play most of my classes, and ever since I started making videos, I'll make specific builds and then kind of forget that I switch my perks up. So we didn't really get a lot of use. I don't think we actually used this at all, marked for death. We might have gotten 1 or 2 uses of it, but anyways, we decided to bring the bolt carbine, the ammo variant, to just absolutely beam Tyranids in the head with. We maxed out as much ammo capacity as we possibly could for this, just so that we could just be spraying ammo down range, not worrying about it. And the goal was to kind of shoot from a mid-range and then kind of go into combat and hit my parries and then hit gun strikes and then follow it up just beaming Tyranids in the head with this. So for the perks, we go Headhunter, Rapid Health, Honed Precision, over to Divine Might. We grab both of these Headhunter perks here, and then we go down here. This is where the ammo economy switch up comes in play, because this thing's got a pretty big magazine, really big magazine, I would dare say, especially compared to other weapons in the game, and a really big ammo reserve. So these just have a lot of value. The magazine size increase actually isn't very, super valuable. It gives you an extra 6 bullets per magazine, but that mixed with Emperor's Vengeance, the perk that we'll get into later, generates you another 6 every single time. Every 30 seconds when you kill a Majoris, a melee kill a Majoris, it's going to give you 1 magazine back. So the bigger the magazine, the more value you're going to generate from that. So instead of generating 40 bullets every 30 seconds, we're generating 46 bullets every 30 seconds. This thing doesn't really hit super hard, so 6 bullets doesn't make that big of a difference, but I mean, when you're just focusing on raining down entire magazines on one Majoris at a time, and then melee killing it, you know, executing it, and then getting that back, it ends up generating a decent amount more value. And then we go ahead and grab increased capacity to get the extra ammo for this. Magazine restoration is fairly useful. I think that I got a lot of use out of this, actually, because I dropped under 30% health so damn often, but I probably hardly noticed it because with the increased capacity and Emperor's Vengeance, I kind of just always had lots of ammo, so it kind of wasn't that noticeable. And then we decided to actually pop back up here for a spread decrease, and after a gun strike, this weapon instantly reloads because this thing has a big magazine and its reload speed isn't the best. It does reload fairly quick in comparison to other weapons because it is just a small carbine, but it does reload fairly slow, so sometimes just getting the gun strike reload is fairly handy and just saves you that extra little bit of downtime when you're not shooting, especially because with this gun you just want to be beaming out bullets 24/7 as often as you can. For a secondary, we go ahead and grab the heavy bolt pistol, the firepower variant. I barely touch this thing. I find that with tactical, I barely touch secondary weapons at all, just because the primary weapons just generate so much ammo, have such big magazines. Like you don't really, and then you got so many different ways to reload them that you don't really feel the need to switch back to a secondary, at least I feel like. But we did take this, we used it a little bit. I should have probably used it a bit more, and we just ran my general standard heavy bolt pistol build on it that I usually just always have, going up the top path for headshot damage and things like that, and then just scooping down here for a little extra ammo reserve. For our melee weapon, we go ahead and grab the fencing chainsword. This thing screws me up probably the most out of anything in this entire run because of the timing that I was talking about. The chainsword, I pretty much exclusively use the double-edged relic. If I'm not using that, I will use this one here, the shoulder's teeth, however you pronounce that, or I'll go up for the Galthamore Crusade if I'm feeling frisky with block. But I mean, like, really, I feel like the double-edged relic is just better. It's got more strength. It's got what? It's got more speed. What is it? Let's do a little comparison. It's literally got more of everything. The only downside is that it's a block instead of a or it's a balance instead of a block. So actually, yeah, you know what? I straight up lied to you. There's a reason that I use this one, because I think it's just the best out of the variants. But because of the window, we did decide to go with fencing because of the decreased parry window. And yeah, I think that threw me off a lot. Fencing weapon actually is fairly decent. I forgot how nice it is to attack that fast with a speed of 9. It has terrible cleaving potential, but with how fast it attacks, you can pump out charged attacks and block break attacks very, very quickly with this thing. If I just had my timing down to hit parries more often and not take so much damage in this, it would have definitely saved a lot of stims. It would have saved a lot of going down. It would have saved a lot of health. But it is what it is. We still managed to complete the mission. So we did go with the basic chainsword build that I usually run with the double stomp. I didn't really use the double stomp all that much. Maybe you could go ahead and switch up the double stomp. What am I, Shrek? Double swamp. You could go ahead and switch up the trampling stride double stomp for momentum gain or something like that. I've actually never used full throttle. I'm gonna have to maybe do a chainsword build with full throttle one of these days, because I was reading it while I was going over my perks before I hopped into this stratagem, and it sounds interesting, and I've never seen anybody use it, and I've never used it myself, so it might not be very good, but I kind of want to go and see what I can do with that. So that's what we use there. And then for the perks, we go ahead and use Kraken penetrator rounds just to penetrate a little bit better with the bolt carbine while I'm hip firing into hordes, just to hopefully hit some things in the back and kind of just spread the damage out a little bit, take care of hordes a little bit better. You could definitely go balanced distribution. Like I said earlier, I basically didn't touch my secondary at all, so an extra 10% damage could be very useful. We decided to go heightened vigor, because the whole point of this is to hit parries for extreme damage, hit a gun strike follow-up, and then just absolutely beam enemies in the head. So, or I guess you could follow up with melee damage here. But the point basically is to hit lots of parries, which I did kind of fail at doing. But after a perfectly timed parry block or dodge, you deal 10% more melee damage and gun strike damage. So the point is to use the fencing weapon, hit the parry, deal a significant amount of damage because of the stratagem modifier, and then hit them with a 10% increased damage. Gunstrike usually puts them into execute, and then you could execute them and kind of rinse and repeat. And it also gives me hyper armor for 10 seconds. So For the third perk here, we go Emperor's Vengeance. We already kind of talked about that. The point of the primary that we brought is just to have insane ammo economy and insane ammo regeneration. That's why we maximize the magazine, because this one gives you one magazine. It doesn't give you a set percentage or anything like that, so the higher the magazine, the more value you're generating from this. We decided to not go secure stockpile because of the friendly fire damage. And having the entire team generate grenades all the time is very tempting for them to throw grenades all the time, and that's very dangerous. So to get rid of that temptation, we didn't bring secure stockpile. You could go with aligned aim or transhuman physiology for this section, for this stratagem, I would recommend. I decided to go with transhuman physiology because we've got the bolt carbine, and I could just absolutely, like, if I started to lose contested health, I could just have my primary out and just hip fire, beam anything that's near me in the head and save a crap ton of contested health. So that's why I went with that. But yeah, you could take aligned aim just for the extra damage buffer. For the gear section, we decided to go with vital data because just getting rid of extremist and terminus enemies, you pretty much always want to be using your Auspex scan on those targets the most that you can. So just getting 50% back allows you to have a 50% increased uptime for this. Just getting that many more Auspex scans out as fast as you can. And then we go the boss nuking route slash extremist nuking route with precise calibration and concentrated fire. And then for our signature, we go ahead and grab Marked for Death. Again, I kind of forgot about this, and I could have definitely had a lot more use out of this, killing extremists, but I kind of have a tough time sometimes with concentrated fire because once an extremist moves out of the range, it loses its mark from the Auspex, and they move so much. Like, Lictors move an incredible amount, and they go invisible, and all of a sudden they're in front of you, and then they're behind you, and Raveners go underground. So it's kind of difficult. It definitely can be useful. I think that Marked for Death is more useful against Biovores, who stay still a lot more, or Zoanthropes, who kind of just float in the air. If you can manage to hit them with the Auspex, if they float inside of it, and then they're very easy to hit a headshot on because they're basically all head, and then boom, you can just take care of them. So I didn't get a lot of use out of this because every single time I tried to use it, the Lictor would just like jump out of the range and not really let me do it. But because of these two perks here, I still got a lot of value from my Auspex, so it's not that big of a deal. For prestige perks, we go with Acuity. This one is just the best that you can probably pick, in my opinion, for the first prestige perk. And then we go ahead and grab Skilled Supplier because we're running as much ammo as we possibly can, so the increased ammo reserve is very nice. We go ahead and grab Resilience is obvious, and Fortitude is obvious, just to help give the Tactical a little bit more survivability because it's probably got the least amount of survivability out of all the classes. Maybe tied with Assault, but I feel like Assault has better ways to... No, I take that back. Not tied with Assault because Assault has got armor reinforcement, so they've got some way at least to generate armor. Tactical really does not, so it is pretty difficult to generate armor as a tactical player. So there you go. That is the build that we decided to play for this. This gameplay is definitely something. You're going to probably watch this and be like, what in the world? Like, this had to have been the closest we possibly could have gotten to completing a mission without actually failing it. You know, it was very, very nail-bitingly close. So hope that you enjoy, and remember that there's always hope to complete a mission, even if it's looking dire. So enjoy the video. Hopefully we'll catch you in another one sometime soon, and bye-bye. Alright, how's it going, guys? Today we're taking a look at the Daily Hard Stratagem, Termination with Broken Bulwark, Suspicious Behavior, Surgical Strike, and Come Prepared. So, hopefully shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. Hope everybody that is tuning in today is having a lovely day. What do we got here? We got a Vanguard and a Heavy. Unmatched Zeal with Bonds of Brotherhood should be very, very useful. Vanguard is... what is that? Okay, I thought that was a Melta at first. I don't know why. Can't be too safe.
Captain, we are leaving the Cadian position to seek a way to access the fortress's cannons.
Ooh, I don't want to shoot you. I love just absolutely gunning Tyranids down. Oh, I love this carbine build, man. Jeez, or not. Those whip guys are insane. So we brought a fencing chainsword today. So yeah, that should do extra damage for hitting the parry. And you'll notice I also I have my teammates muted because they've got mics and they were yapping a whole bunch, and I don't really they don't even speak English. Sometimes I might consider keeping some on, but they were speaking, I think, Spanish. So I don't know what the heck they're saying. They could be saying anything. I don't know why I didn't get a stomp off there, but look how easy that is to contest health. And we did lose a little bit there too. Not playing super good here. I am getting hurt. That's the tactical motto. Go ahead, hit a little reload here. Do even more damage to him. I wanted to ignore that gun strike, but it's alright, we're good. Look at the amount of ammo we've gotten this carbine, man. Oh, that's not convenient. Like to get an Auspex down here on you. I might need to pop another stim here, actually. Sucks that I have no way of getting my armor back. I guess I could kind of... Let's go ahead and grab a couple of these little guys. I don't want to use too many of my stims here, man. Go ahead and grab you too, get an armor segment back. Luckily, we got rid of that Lictor ASAP. You're just straight up dead. Alright. Here, let me help you out. Grab that if I can. Whoa! Okay, I'm gonna have to use another stim. That was unfortunate. Then get rid of you. Go ahead and grab you. Let him grab that execute. Of course, he has to go enraged. Alright, where's this Carnifex at? Let's go ahead and hit an Auspex scan on it as soon as we can. I think he let it like way far away. Good on him, though. Separating him from the rest of the pack. Keep him busy. Alright, we're here, brothers. Shit. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't run away that quick, but alright, that's alright. Shit, I think I might have just shot my teammate a whole bunch there. I knew he was going to jump past and come for me. I knew it. Okay, at least he's gone. Okay, he's down, so I'm just going to chuck a bunch of grenades in there because I know that I can do so safely. See if I can't go get a revive on my teammate here, since I'm around the corner. Risky, but paid off. If I can get that, please. Yeah, it's great. Try not to shoot my teammates the most I can, the least I can. Come on back in here. Grab that little bit of armor for protection. Got him. All right. I really need to remember suspicious behavior because I think I might have contributed to one of our brother's deaths there. I didn't outright kill him, but I might have been hip fire spraying. I might have hit a couple of bullets on him. So yikes! But sometimes that happens. I kind of forgot. I got a little bit headstrong in the heat of the battle there. I got to remember, especially when I'm hip firing, if someone runs in front of me and they're meleeing and I'm just tatting them down. I gotta make sure I don't do that. But hopefully I didn't. I'll if I did, I'll highlight that in the video. Me absolutely beaming him. So that was our learning lesson. He could get rid of his mortal there. I did have to use 3 stims through that. Our teammate had to use 5. That was the guy that I shot, but he had to use a bunch of those stims that weren't because of me. He was kind of getting attacked there. Good parry. I'm not gonna bother shooting. Need to be careful. One terminus down, so luckily I shouldn't have jumped down there actually until I knew my team was here. I try to live by that law, but every once in a while I do forget. Look at how much ammo we've got in this thing, man. With all of the ammo economy perks we took for this is insane. It was basically infinite ammo. I almost did run. I ran pretty low actually. I wouldn't say infinite ammo. We did run pretty low there during that fight with the Carnifex. Gene seed here. You know, I'm just gonna yoink it. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me, actually. I'm parrying, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh, how the fuck? How did I miss every hit? Oh, dude, our teammate. Come on, you got this, buddy. Yeah, take that armor. Yikes, man. How did I mess that up? That was embarrassing. Thank you so much, teammate. You are a real one. We will use a stim to get rid of that. I don't want to shoot too much here. Okay, he's got that. Good work. Clear them up a little bit. Very unfortunate. That was terrible. This is our warm-up game for the day. That's my excuse. That was awful. I'm coming, buddy. I'm coming. Oh, I just realized our buddy went on cooldown and he had like 8 stims. Yikes. This isn't looking good. This might be a wash run. We got the whole rest of the map to go and probably at least one more terminus enemy. Clean those bad boys up a little bit. Yes, sir. Really glad that melee slams like that don't affect the suspicious behavior. I'm gonna chuck a grenade back there for those guys in the back. I'm not used to using... Oh, this is awful, jeez. I'm not used to using fencing. Okay, let's use a stim now, get rid of our mortal wound. Yeah, this is pretty bad. 4 stims already is pretty rough.
consoles.
What? I'm over it, bro. I'm fucking over it. That was our warm-up match.
Fortress remains sealed. We have to activate these consoles. Only after we activate the consoles can we enter the fortress, brothers. Fortress remains sealed. We have to activate these consoles.
Vessel detected. Sharing the divine blessings of the machine god.
Where'd the elixir go? Oh!
Attention. Impurity detected. Invasive material must be removed.
Okay. That was a better elixir fight. 2v1, we still came out on top. It's better than the other one that we did, where we just got absolutely tossed around by a single lictor. We're a little bit more focused now, warming up a little bit. I just had to go silent mode for a minute there and lock in. This is definitely going to be a tough rest of the match, I think. We got one guy who's got 3 stims, one guy who's got none. I've got 6, and I'm not even really playing very good, so I'm going to have to definitely go through a couple of more for sure.
Vessel complete.
Let's go capture this next zone. I got to try to get us out of here. We just got to try to get out of here as fast as we can, man. Fast as we can, man. I'm just going to try to focus as much as I can on objectives here. Wish I had a grenade to just clear all that out, but he came in and hit that for us. Stack grenades, frag grenades. I might actually go and grab those if no one else does once we cap this. Well, this guy's standing in here anyways. Okay, no. Heavy's gonna go grab it. Okay, that... Oh, I forgot I didn't take the perk that reloads our weapon when we kill a Majoris. I didn't reload there specifically so I could proc that, but... And we don't have the heroic. I see why I'm not getting my Grand Slams off. There we go. We're warming up. Our teammates aren't, though. Look at all of this mess right here. Let's just go ahead and grab that gun strike quick just to get rid of that. Okay, I'm going to use a stim here to get rid of my mortal and heal. Get me out of here, bro. Let's grab that. Save my health as much as I can. I'm going to move back this way. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm not going to grab that execute. Oh, shit. I should have. You can go into execute, grab you. Who's left? Just you. Okay, I'm not going to bother with that. Careful with friendly fire, guys. I don't think I got hit there, but that's just he was shooting behind me and it kind of startled me a little bit. Thought I was gonna catch a bolt around to the back of the head. Okay. Moving on, man. Moving on. We're playing a little bit better. I'm definitely feeling warmed up. I'm feeling a little bit more focused. Maybe we'll have a chance here. I think there's a chance. I think there's always a chance. It's just when you're chugging back stims that early in the game and then a teammate dies and loses theirs and the heavy is on 2, we're not looking in the best of conditions here, but there's always a chance. The Emperor protects, okay? You always got to remember that. Stay headstrong. Don't let your faith wary, and we can get through this. I have faith. I have faith in my brothers. I'm going to take these shock grenades. Kind of greedy, but I feel like I haven't had grenades for far too long, and it's definitely useful to have, so yoink those up a little bit. Alright, so usually a Carnifex spawns here. I'm kind of counting on it. Yeah, I'm gonna get a couple of ground stomps in here. And the fencing chainsword gives you so many grapples. Or grapples, what am I talking about? Like I'm Vanguard.
Skip it up.
And there goes most of my health, and I'm dead. Alright, I'm pretty sure, I don't know what did that to me, but I'm pretty sure that a teammate may have had something to do with that. I'm not sure, I don't want to point fingers, but I kind of got blasted there. I'm gonna get an Auspex down here. Or not, maybe. Go ahead and save my Immortal. Let's get rid of you if I can. Wow, I'm getting bullied. I used a stim even, and I just died. Yeah, this is a fucking throwaway, bro. Yikes, man. He needs his shield to pick me up. Oh, oh no, we're not. He got me. No shot that hits me still. Disgusting. You hate to see that, man. I used a stim there too to save a shit ton of my health, and I just, boom, just went down. Couldn't contest. Yikes, man. At least I can get rid of my mortal at least one more time. This is filthy. I don't know as... Oh, we got a Carnifex. And so we've got Raveners. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my mortal now. Trying not to shoot my teammates here. Grab some armor, please. Thank you. I didn't get a gun strike off that? Ain't no way. Come on, go down. I've only got one stim left, you guys. I'm gonna have to use that stim. How was he targeting me there? That's filthy, man. I don't get it. Okay, we're gonna have more extremists coming in. I can't fucking see, bro. I'm gonna throw this down before it's too late. I'm so dead here. I'm gonna go down for sure. Yeah, I can't do anything about that, man. Filthy, bro. Filthy. They're actually doing okay. I feel like friendly fire isn't enabled. I feel like I just got shot a shit ton there by my teammate and nothing really affected me. Was that, did I have like some kind of immunity? All right, well, we're going on to the final stage. This has been a terrible warm-up match. This is awful, dude. For the Emperor. I mean, these guys are persistent, man. We are somehow prevailing, just barely. We've gone through 30 stims combined. This shouldn't be possible. Oh my lord. If we make it through this, oh, I hate being such a Debbie Downer, but it's like, gosh, this has been brutal. I'll kneel with you, brothers. We'll kneel together. We'll fight together, and if need be, we will die together. Yes, sir. Final stage. I feel like this is, I feel like we might actually have this. All right, I'm gonna give us the benefit of the doubt. I think that we actually have a shot. The boss fight here actually isn't that bad. The most we have to fight is some extremists, and we have a lot of area to fight it in. Like, it's got a lot of maneuvering room. To the cannons. I think we got a chance. I'm staying hopeful. We do also have one teammate with a Guardian Relic, so we can always rely on that, and I'm the only one on Mortal at the moment. Look at my armor just disappear. Oh my god, look at all of that. That's where I wish I had Radiating Impact on, but for the sake of my own teammates. Okay, we're getting bombarded here. He died up there. Okay, he's fighting down there. Shit. Okay, we're gonna go up here because I think that we are safe for the most part. This guy might shoot at us a little bit. That's not really that big of a threat though. Not right now. That is though. Oh, let's get rid of you before it's too late. No, he's going after my teammate down there. I really want to go revive, but oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my, what is that? It's fate, bro. It's fate. This game just wanted me to have the worst game of my entire life. Yikes, at least our buddy got picked up. He's gonna... Ooh, he got hurt bad there. Yeah, at least he got a good parry off. Other lictors down. Come on, guys. You got this. I believe in you. We should be spectate here. Yikes, that's so close. Stay away from that. Oh, why are you going in that, dude? Why? Why would you do that? You know better. I'm certain you know better. See, this is what I hate. Look at that. I hate when that happens. That is awful. If he had the perk discharge, he could have stopped all of that by just doing a quick little sprint attack. But when you're like trying to parry gaunts and you just miss your timing barely, and then another one hits you while you're cooling down from your animation, and then you click it instinctively and you miss again, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, your armor's gone, you're taking damage, and you got to do something. It's always a negative trade. Almost always. Awful, man. There we go. He hit one there. Might just want to shoot them. Pull out that instigator. Ooh. Oh, I see why he's dodging. He's getting out of that range. I'm still back in 100 seconds. We need some Majoris to spawn or something so we can get me back quicker. Oh, that was a big hit. Yikes. We still got the Guardian Relic to rely on. Who has it? Sluggif. Okay, so this guy's got the Guardian Relic to rely on. So we're really banking on this guy. At least we know that if the other guy dies, I can't pronounce that name. If the other one dies, and then this, oh, like that. Did he just kill him? Did he shoot him? I wasn't looking. Shit. Well, at least we know if this guy goes down right now, he can get back up. Hopefully survive long enough so that I can come off a cooldown. I don't know if I can do this solo, though. Oh, yikes. Yeah, he's going down, I think. Yikes. Yeah, okay. Guardian Relic it up, and then I'll be back. Yeah, at least he was smart enough to contest his health. He's back to full. No mortal. Thank goodness. Come on, man. Stay alive. All right, I'm coming. I don't know if I'm particularly coming. Like, I'm not coming to help you right now, but I'm at least here to help take some of the heat off of you. I always get hit by that somehow. Come on, go down. You're the worst. There we go. I can actually heal off of that, I think. Because I forgot that we've got Unmatched Zeal. We've at least got that for us. I'm assuming he took care of the Ravener, because it's gone. Rid of you. He's got the cannons. Let's go protect our buddy. This is a really close fight, man. Yikes. Okay, that's terrifying. I'm backing up. Yeah. You need to get out of there, dude. What are you doing? Back up. Get out. Oh, shit. Grab some armor here. I'm just going to kind of keep backing up. I don't want to... Okay, we got you there. I'm going to throw another grenade here. Okay, we're taking a lot of damage. Yikes, man. Let's just keep backpedaling. We got you. Let's get rid of you. Good parry. I'm gonna die here. No! I thought it was a Minoris, dude. Oh, we might have lost. Wait, our Vanguard's back. Oh, right in time. He needs to pick one of us up ASAP. This is awful. He needs to get one of us up. Man, that was so dumb. I just hit that parry. I saw the indicator pop up, and I thought it was going to be a Minoris jumping at me. I don't know how it didn't parry, period, but oh well. We really need to hurry up. Bonds of Brotherhood is getting so much value this game. That's crazy. One more cycle at least, I think. Wait, oh my god, my guns were glitched out. There's no point in me really shooting in there even. I'm going to take this Sanctified Wrath. Might come in handy, might save my life. I'm so used to balance, man. I only play with balance. I never use... Where's that extremist? I never use fencing. Okay, this is pretty scary because there's extremists on the field, but I'm going to do it just to see if we can get this done. Big hit. I didn't mean to do click that. Oh my god, we did it against all odds. That might have been like the worst gameplay of Space Marine I've ever played. I was getting tossed around left and right, but we did it. What? How did we manage to do that? That was obscene. I don't know if I've ever had that bad of a game, like, just all around with everybody. Like, the whole team was getting tossed around that whole game. And we still pulled back. So, there you have it firsthand. Don't give up too soon. Stay in the game. Persevere. Like, I mean, if we didn't have Bonds of Brotherhood, I don't think that would have happened. That Bonds of Brotherhood heavy clutched the run so hard because once the stims were gone, we were getting picked up at full health. We all died so many times and went down and got picked up. Bonds of Brotherhood had like infinite value generation. I don't think I've ever seen more value from a perk in a game before. Very, very good. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the final scoreboard here. Holy crap. All right, so we're here at the final scoreboard. Let's go ahead and take a little looky. Vanguard. What did we have? So we had like 19,000 damage. Heavy had 20,000, 21, about 22,000. So I was a little bit behind the heavy in kills and damage. Vanguard only had about 15,000. A little bit behind, but that's okay. We still did it. They still played pretty decent. Heavy carried the team for sure with that bolter, that heavy bolter, and Bonds of Brotherhood came in so handy. Very, very, very good. All right, let's go ahead and dip out here. So that's going to be the end of the video. I hope that you guys do enjoy, even though that was very, very gruesome. It happens, man. It happens. Sometimes it is just an absolute... just a mess. But if you enjoy the video, go ahead, leave a comment, drop a like, do all the good things. I appreciate having you here regardless. I hope that you're having a good day, and I hope to catch you in another video sometime soon. Goodbye.